Good morning and welcome back to a brand new day, a brand new video. And right now, what am I doing? I am running to the parts store and hitting up Lowe's very quickly so that I can get a couple of items so I can get back here to the house and start jacking up the truck and breaking my wheels loose so I can get the brakes on this thing today, hopefully. I have been waiting since Wednesday to try and accomplish this task, and I could not do it because I did not have a 6-point spline socket to remove my lug nuts. And let me tell you, it's been a stressful few days. Luckily, my boss is the man and let me take one of his trucks so that I could get to and from work and get a couple of things done. So thank you, Gary. You rock. I'm currently running out to grab a couple of jack stands so that I can get the truck jacked up, set it down on the jack stands, and then my thought is to use the jack to jack up the 35-inch tires to get them back up relatively close to where they need to be when I need to reinstall them, because let's face it, they're a little bit bigger than your normal tire, and it's going to be a son of a gun to get them back in place. I mean, I like to think of myself as muscular and all, but shit, I'm not trying to work out like that today. What? No, yeah, I'm just trying to find the easiest way possible to put these tires back on and all that. So jack stands it is, plus it's a safety thing. You don't want to always rely on the jack to hold your vehicle up when you're doing work on it and you're sitting around underneath it and things of that nature. And jack stands are a couple things that I don't have at the house, so what the heck. For the price of them, I might as well go pick them up and then have them at the house, and it can't go wrong. Then I have them for future repairs that I need to do on the truck. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, we still got that all boarded up from the fire, I see. Don't stop for me, carry on. Went to the back. Jack stands, where you at my jack stands? Video inspection system. Oh hey, some ladder racks. May have to put something like that on the truck soon. But right now, here we go. Jack stands. Any jack stands? Where are the jack stands at? All I see are regular old jacks. And there's a jack with jack stands, but I'm not trying to get the whole kit. I just want individual jack stands. Lowe's is killing me right now. I don't see any jack stands. All I see is a jack kit with 2 jack stands, but I already have a jack. I don't need both. I just need the jack stands. Gonna have to go to another store and check that out. We are good to go.
Please wait for assistance.
It's outdating me for a pair of gloves. What the
It's customer 18 for work gloves?
pair gloves?
Thank you.
Oh, that's the weirdest one I've seen yet. If there's something like...
Every time I buy something out of the automotive department, I get ID for
Oh,
it.
you have a work glove?
It doesn't matter what it is.
Insert cash or select payment type for transaction.
I feel like every time that I come to Walmart now and get something out of the automotive department, I am constantly getting ID'd for it. I literally just got ID'd for buying a pair of gloves, which is the most bizarre thing that I've ever been ID'd to buy. But hey, I mean, whatever, Walmart trying to save the world, go for it. I mean, it's kind of a little bit ridiculous, the things that you do get ID'd for nowadays, but come on, seriously, a pair of gloves. I think Walmart is taking their due diligence above and beyond with the IDing of certain products, because that was just, I don't know, man, that was a little odd. Just a little bit weird. The lady working at the self-checkout told me, though, that she thought if it was the type of gloves that are supposed to save you from cutting yourself, that they've heard stories of kids getting the gloves and putting them on and trying to cut themselves to see if the gloves work. So I guess, well, that's true, because I mean, you see this stuff on YouTube and the kids put the gloves on and they try to see if it will they'll get cut when they chop their hand with a big knife and stuff like that. So Walmart probably watching YouTube and being like, oh, got an ID for those things now. Last stop, trying to get some NICs, and then we're off to the races. We can go home and work on these brakes. We got the goods and we're going home. What are the odds of this? I parked right in between two cars that still have their snow tires on. 1, 2. In case they were unaware, it is now summertime and you can take those snow tires off and enjoy your all seasons. Oh, a little helicopter. A little too small for you guys to probably see, but it's over there. Just over those apple trees. If you see a little tiny dot flying through the sky somewhere around there, that's it, right there. Now back to our regular scheduled program. Jack stands, glasses, NICs, pry bars. Now before I get tearing into this project of doing the brakes on my 01 Ram 1500 4x4 with a 5-inch lift kit, 35-inch tires, all that good stuff, I need to come clean on something and just say that I'm going to rehab. I'm just gonna put it right out there. I am going to rehab. I have a problem and I want to take care of it and resolve it. So the rehab actually starts today. So I'm going to face it like a man and take care of it. And I'm going to try and crush my caffeine addiction with these two here Monster Rehabs. So yeah, Pink Lemonade, Monster Rehab, rock on, brother. I love caffeine way too much, and Red Bulls are my thing, but we're gonna go with the Monster Rehabs, and we're actually gonna try and wean ourselves down off the caffeine and get rid of those caffeine headaches and not be so dependent on it. Let's face it, it's tasty and it's, oh man, I love my Red Bulls, but we could do without it. So sorry if I had anybody believing I was really going to rehab for anything else, because I'm not. I am good, I'm straight, and let's just get to work. That is one big old tire, baby. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. She slid right off like a dream. These shoes actually look like they're in pretty darn good shape. The insides of the drums look to be pretty nice as well. I don't think I have any good paint laying around to clean them up and paint them. We're definitely getting a little leak out of the wheel cylinder right here. You can see it. This little boot right here is got a little bit of fluid leaking out from behind her. This left side over here is dry, but that right side, you can see that moisture. That we are going to go ahead and take care of right now. So after a good solid few hours of dinking around with all this hardware and trying to get these shoes to hold themselves in place while I'm hooking everything back up, I did not find any good way of doing it. It was just a pain right in the rear. I was slamming some tools and cussing a little bit. Obviously we will cut that stuff right out of the video and we will show you the good stuff. But we got it done. Passenger side right there, driver's side is done too. I can assure you, new wheel cylinders, hardware, springs, all that stuff, new adjusters, new shoes. And I am gonna go ahead and clean up the drums that were on the truck and paint them and stick them back on, because the insides of them are really not in that bad of shape. So we're gonna go ahead and reuse them, and if I feel like there's a problem with them, I will go ahead and get the new ones back and stick those on, and that should be an easy enough thing to do as far as pulling off the wheel and sliding the drum off and putting the new one on. So I am gonna go start cleaning all this up right now, run to the store and do all that other stuff I need to do, and we will be hopefully working on the front brakes one night this week after work. That should be a simple enough task, just pads and rotors. That will be coming soon though. We are gonna get that done ASAP because I need to do that. If you guys liked anything you saw in this video, go ahead and show that like button some love, And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and follow along with this journey. Like I said, we're going to have pads and rotors coming up soon. I also need to get an extendable track bar and sway bar end links for the truck, and those are going to be going on here sometime in the near future. So be subscribed, follow along. If you really want to be the first to see what's going on with it, you can turn on those post notifications as well. But that's enough out of me. I need to go clean this mess up, find some dinner, do some laundry, all that good stuff. I'm running out of daylight. I will see you guys in the next video, coming soon.